go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy cans and silver planes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots with the wish of Barney and Ben, dolls that will talk and a go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen, and Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's the beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more. That was It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, and I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. And in just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played, and at the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. Now, the strum first, I'm just gonna put in a G. Most of it, I called it an abrupt strum because instead of trying to make it really smooth like a lullaby, you know, it's bouncier and sort of sharper, like. So the emphasis is always the downs. Also, it's bouncy, not even, so it's not. Is it beginning to look a lot like Christmas? See, that would be more like a tick-tock second hand, right, where everything is even. This is bouncier. It's not even, it's bouncier. Other than that, generally speaking, I pause after the first down. Pause. 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 And that's mostly it throughout the entire song with my right hand. All right, as far as chord transitions goes, there's a bunch of chords. Most of them are really not hard at all. Really, really, truly not hard. So you might not be familiar with some of the names of them, but none of them are actually scary chords. Like the first one, C6. Guess what? Here's how you form it. Open. Okay, and the next one looks scary. B flat diminished 7. What is that? Well, it's shaped like a G without your extra finger. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to slide from that to this. I believe every time we use this, it's right before a G. So in the intro, which is the same as the last lines of the verse, right? It's C6, B flat diminished 7, so you just drop the 2 fingers, and then you're going to slide them in the same position, up 1 fret, and drop 1 more finger, and you have your G. From G to E7, there's nothing in common, but you can think of the ring finger as the one that's the closest to the right place. It's just going to go diagonally over, right? From there to an E7. Sorry, I don't have any better tricks than that. From the G to E7, and then you're going to pick up again, and once again, remember before you laid down like this, like a partial G. Well, this is also, the F sharp diminished is also kind of like a partial G, except that it's on the other 2 strings. So that's your F sharp diminished, and then you're going to move over one string. From the F sharp diminished, G is always coming right after that. So again, you have the right shape, the wrong strings. You just move over one string and drop the rest of the G. And then from there to the D7, you can think of your middle finger being the stability point. It's on the right string at least. It's just going to move up one fret. And your index finger is going to bar that second fret. So that's it. I believe that is nearly the... no, that's not the entire thing. Okay, so now that is both the intro and the end of the verse. The end of each verse. Okay, so now the start of the verse, I'm going from G to C and back to G. And again, watch your middle finger. It stays stuck to the ukulele. It just slides up one fret. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, right? And then your index finger is going to bar the second fret, and you have to lay that B7 down. Everywhere. So there's not much in common between the G and the B7, but your index finger doesn't have to move very far. Everywhere you... And I'm going to put down my ring finger here on that C, which means it's already positioned first of all. It's already kind of hovering there, right, in the right place. But so I put that down for the C, and I just have to slide it down one fret for the E7. There we go. And now I pick them all up for the C6, drop two pieces of a G on the wrong two strings for an F sharp diminished. And now your index finger is going to stay in that position, move the other, and drop a third finger for that D. See, so that at least stays in the right place. But look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again. And generally speaking, from here, I'll just move the whole grouping over one fret. And that way I'll have these two, basically two of my fingers are going to move over one string to form that G6, right? Glistening once again. And then I go right back to the D. Silver canes and, candy canes. And now my middle finger is going to slide down one fret for that A7. Candy canes and silver lanes, right? So it's already on the right string. You just slide down one fret. Aglow. And the rest of the song is duplication except for the very, very end. The last lines of the outro, the last two lines, we've got prettiest sight to see is the lonely that will be on your own front. And now this is the change. So on your own front. From here, I'm doing a B7, so I'm going to lay this index finger flat, right? There, I lay it flat for the B7, and slide my middle finger down for the E7. That's the continuity point, right? I've got it open on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas. And you wait too long, or not too long, you wait twice as long as you normally would there. E7. Once more. And the very, very end, the finale, I'm doing a G. Drop a pinky for a G suspended fourth. Pick it up again. And that G6, this version of a G6, you could just hang out there, but it sounds good when you slide all the way. And if you can stay pressed down, you can hear it slide too. You hear that? Just slide all the way up, and then drop an index finger to bar the 7th fret. Sounds good with that slide. That's it. I'm going to stop talking at you now. I'm going to play the intro, the first verse, and then I tell you what, I'll go straight to the outro. So I'll pretend I already played. Oh no, I have to do the bridge, don't I? Yeah, I guess I'll play the entire song. In slow motion, close up on my left hand, because that's the active one here. Here goes. And you can follow along in slow motion for practice. 5, 6, 7, and... It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk and they'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, there's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more. That's it. See you Wednesday.